don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Goats grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us again. Firstly, a big shout out and thank you to goatselite.com. That's goats with a Z on the end, and I'll just share their website at the moment. Goats sponsor not only our programs but also some of our players as well, and you're going to get to meet some of them over the next couple of weeks and months. And basically with Goats at the moment, you can sign up to get $10 off an order. Also, you got a special birthday discount, and also if you want to earn some cash in the bank, the Goat Ambassador Elite Club, when you register by putting your birth date and email address in, you'll get given a code. If you share that code around on your socials, you'll actually get money in the bank for just sharing the code around. So for anyone who purchases using your code, you get up to 20% of that sale back. So if they purchase a $100 product, $20 will go straight back into your account, and you don't have to wait weeks and months. As soon as people purchase these products, the money hits your bank account pretty much straight away. So that's a great opportunity, and a big thank you to everyone at Goats Elite for sponsoring and for helping us. Also, you might want to reach out to me if you need some help with your football. I am Raymond Wood. The web address is theraymondwood.com. When you go to the website, you will notice there is a contact button at the top right. So if you need some help with your football, maybe you need help from a coaching perspective to join us on our Pro Player Pathway program, maybe you need help with trials, maybe you need help to get an agent, I'm here, I'm able to do all of that for you, and I love working with players. No matter your age or ability level, please reach out to us and we'd love to help you. Now we're going to get straight into it. We'll have a little look. This is for all of our mums and dads and players who are currently on our program, who currently work with me on the Pro Player Pathway. I'm going to share my screen, and once we share my screen, hopefully I can bring up the right section for you. We're going to go straight into our skill platform, and for all of our mums and dads and players out there, we have been working through all of these sections. We are going to actually have a little look at the weekly coaching calls and explain a little bit about what it is and what is involved. Now, you'll notice when you come in here, there is a lot of sections on the left-hand side. But if you want to know when the weekly coaching calls are on, if you come back out and go to calendar at the top, you will see when our weekly meetings are planned. Now, in the past, we only ever used to do one meeting a month. We then listened to you guys as customers and as players and families, and we decided to do 4 meetings a month. Now, we've got some exciting news. From the 1st of December 2025, we're going to start to do 2 calls a week. That means you can jump online for 1 hour, 2 times a week with me on a live coaching call, and you can ask me anything you want to do with your development. You might have problems with navigating this particular app and program. You might be having issues with your match analysis and getting in touch with your coach in England that we link you up with. You might be having problems with your GPS tracker. Anything to do with development. It might be about training. It might be about just getting an update on your program and getting suggestions. Also on things like your match objectives. Now, the beautiful thing about this is all of the old monthly calls are all in here. So if we click on one, you can see one that we come live from Barcelona Football Club. We've had one on how you can get trials with me and my team. We've had lessons from an ex-pro on here. And all you need to do is, guys, is just click away on the button.
Looks like a few more people.
We want to ask Dylan on your behalf if you're maybe, too short.
And it will play away for you, and you can watch your videos. We've had people on from West Ham United. We've had people on from a lot of the big Premier League teams. The beautiful thing about this is all of the weekly calls are recorded, and in the event, for any reason, you can't attend and you can't join us. Now, you might be thinking, look, I'm really, really keen to join this program and to work with you as my coach and player agent, but I'm currently based in, say, the USA or Australia or New Zealand, wherever you are in the world. It doesn't matter, because these weekly coaching calls are actually dropped into the calendar, and you'll actually see I'm currently based in Brisbane, Australia, but soon to move to the USA in 2026. These calls are done twice a week, quite simply, so there's no excuse for anyone not to join us on at least one call a week. We actually specifically set the timing of the calls each week, so you are able, within reason, to join at least a minimum of one call based on your time zone. And also we welcome mums and dads and family members to join us on the calls as well. If you want to join with your son and daughter, your nephew and niece, whoever it is who joins us on our program. So again, when you are on our app, which you are currently looking at the moment, I'm viewing it from the desktop, but you can view this from the app on your device or your phone. You click on weekly coaching calls and you can watch all of them back. And this is the beauty of it as well. If you're not able to attend any of the 2 weekly calls a week that we now do from the 1st of December onwards, the good thing with this is you can drop into the community. Then within here, you can click into members and you can type in my name, Raymond Wood. And if you type in, you will see me here. And then you'll be able to drop me a message in the chat, or if you wish to, you will notice that each week I always drop a little message within our community here about an upcoming meeting coming up, and I'll see if I can find it. So tonight's coaching call. So this is the recording. So this is telling you that, hey, look, here's the recording from tonight's meeting. You can have a little look at that and you can hit play and watch it back in the event you missed it. But also, if I can find it, we drop in a message. Every day we have a meeting coming up. So for tonight's meeting, it's going to be streamed on YouTube and Facebook. Questions need to be posted on the school platform. So you'll notice on here, some players have dropped in questions. So if you're playing as a fullback, does this look over both shoulders still apply in the wide areas? Question mark, and that question goes on. Now, if you know for any reason you can't attend any of our meetings, you can drop your questions in here, and guess what? I'll answer them not only live on air, but this is also recorded and it gets dropped back into the recording section. So when you come back out of here and go back to the home page on your app on your device, if you go to Classroom, if you go to those weekly coaching calls, and let's have a look at the most recent one, which is this one, you could then hit play and you can actually watch it back and actually listen to your question being read out live on air and actually getting given the answer. So there's no excuses not to join us on the weekly coaching calls, whether you drop your questions in and we ask them live on air for you and you watch it back as a recording, or you can join us live 2 times a week, depending on the time zone, but we fit the 2 sessions a week in. So no matter where you are in the world, at least once a week will always be sufficient for you as a player and as a family. So hopefully that explains a little bit about the live coaching calls, and a big thank you for joining us. Again, we are going to be back very soon with section 10, and we're going to keep dropping these little bite-sized bits of information. For the mums and dads who are watching this and you're already part of our family, a big thank you for joining us. And again, if you want to go to Goats Elite and you want to earn yourself some money, you can just go to Goats Elite with a Z in the middle.com. And this is a little look at the Goats Elite website. We love goats. They sponsor a lot of our players and families on our programs. Also, if you do want to reach out to me, it is theraymondswood.com, so theraymondswood.com, and then hit that contact button in the top right, and you can drop me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you along your football journey, any questions you want, and how you can actually access our app, and how you can access the live calls every week, and how you can be part of this journey. Now, just want to make it clear as well to finish off, in our live coaching calls every week, yeah, it is true, it does go out to the public and people can join the calls as well, but you're only allowed to ask a question if you are a part of our membership base, if you are part of our school community. So that is one of the big benefits about being in our member community on school. You can ask me questions and I can walk you through them. So I hope that explains a little bit about our weekly live coaching calls, and I look forward to seeing you all on our next live video that we are going to run.
You don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats Grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost Grip, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom to play a game without that clunky feeling. I used to wear bulky guards that slip down every game. They stay in place the whole time.
These shin pads are stretchy, durable, definitely not be ripping anytime soon.
Switch to goat sleeves now. They don't slip, they don't slide, nice and snug, nice and tight.
It's crazy how light these things are. I've worn a lot of old school pads in my time. In these, are featherweight and super comfortable.
Legend begins where heroes end.
Why are you still wearing those old clunky shin pads when you could be wearing these?
I used to struggle with shin guards sliding all game. These are a game changer. Put them on, you don't even notice them. They're comfortable, keep you going until finish.
It shows how fast you move on the pitch because it's stuck to the shin.